making recommendations to improve the system. And tonight, I-Team investigator Adam Walser continues his ongoing work uncovering the price of protection and asking crucial questions of the decision makers who say they're now seeking new solutions to protect Florida seniors.
All right, well, the next issue.
Big expectations filled this room full of court clerks, lawyers, guardians, and advocates. It was the first in-person meeting of Florida's Guardianship Improvement Task Force.
What are you hoping to accomplish here?
What we're hoping to accomplish is make the system better. That's why we're going to, the purpose of this is to make legislative recommendations to, that will be enacted and protect the wards.
Pinellas County Clerk of Courts Ken BURKE chairs the task force, which will review how courts oversee guardianship. That's the process in which judges remove rights from people who are determined to be incapacitated and appoint strangers to manage their health, finances, and personal affairs.
There have been problems. We constantly revisit it. We constantly try to improve the system, but we're nowhere near getting it right yet.
The I-Team has done dozens of stories documenting how guardians isolate, exploit, and abuse seniors under their care.
We want to make sure there are systems in place to catch those bad actors and not let them wreak havoc on somebody's life.
OKALOOSA County Clerk J.D. Peacock knows the importance of that firsthand.
The families are wanting some answers here.
Peacock's office investigated Rebecca Furley, accused of causing the death of a man under her care by removing his feeding tube and putting a do not resuscitate order in place without getting permission from a judge or family.
When you have a case like Furley that went statewide, a lot of people see that. A lot of players in the system see that. Certainly the court sees that.
Furley is free on bond awaiting trial. The I-Team learned that multiple prior complaints about Furley had been filed with the Office of Public and Professional Guardians, the state watchdog office charged with policing professional guardians, but no action was taken against her. In fact, during its first 5 years, OPPG had not revoked a single guardian's registration and had a backlog of more than 100 cases awaiting completion.
That just doesn't strike me as being acceptable.
Governor Ron DeSantis asked OPPG's executive director and several staff members to resign and appointed CHANTE Jones to head the office last year.
So everything isn't perfect. It's not where I'd like it to be. It's not where I think our citizens will be happy. But I think they would be happy with knowing some of the improvements that we've done.
Jones says her office is more responsive to complaints and has changed processes to move more quickly to identify problem guardians.
You're standing right now in one of the hot spots right here in Pinellas County. You know that because you get the reports. I know that because I get the calls.
Right.
Should there be hot spots in the state of Florida?
So we want to eliminate those hot spots, you know, and whatever part we can play, I think this task force, it will help us do that.
Changes can't come soon enough for guardianship victims and advocates.
This has been going on for way too long, and there's illegal gators in this swamp that are feeding off the vulnerable, and it's happening every single day.
TURK says her mother died with stage 4 bed sores in a nursing home while under guardianship.
My hands were tied behind my back. I had no legal right to help her. The only person that they would speak to was the guardian, and the guardian was nowhere to be found. She was silent as far as my family was concerned. She told us that if we needed to deal with her, we needed to go through the law firm, and the law firm took no action.
She is now suing the nursing home and advocating for changes to Florida's guardianship system.
But until we rectify this in a major way, we're going to continue to see these same problems, and at the end of the day, it's the fox watching the hen house.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser taking action for